Hello everyone. First of all, I'm sorry if my voice is not the perfect. I'm not well at all. I'm starting to feel a little bit like healthy again, but this is a podcast about taking everything in our life for granted. So what I've been through the last week or 10 days, like I still have the like it's the second most severe flu I ever had in my life. The first one was after my vaccination. It was the worst ever. This one is the second worst. It's like nothing else. It just hit so hard so quickly. I felt just a small dryness in my throat. At night, when I woke up in the morning, I had complete symptoms of flu, everything you can imagine. I had burning eyes, a lot of sputum in my nose was clogged, and my nose was I had a runny nose. It began to dry a little bit, and I was sneezing like crazy. There wasn't a cough at the beginning of the flu. I started to have a cough from a couple of days, dry cough, which is weird because I have a lot of sputum in my nose, in the back of my nose. And it's so thick and yellow in color. That means the bacterial infection is kind of severe one. And from the first day, I just went to antibiotic because I had a severe fever. So I went to antibiotic. Usually I don't. Usually when I have any kind of flu, I just go natural. Just take analgesics and stuff to make me feel a little bit well. If I have a runny nose or anything, I take antihistaminic and stuff like this, just symptomatic, because it's a viral infection. I don't like to go to antibiotic that often. But this one, I just jumped to a heavy dose of antibiotic and didn't do anything. That was so bad because I didn't have an antibiotic from the worst flu that I had after my vaccination. I went to heavy antibiotic in that one, and all the flu that I have in between, I didn't take any antibiotic. But this one was just so quickly. I went to sleep at night and I woke up in the morning with all the symptoms that I talked about, and severe body ache that I never experienced before. Severe body ache, just I was hit by a car or something, and still have this body ache. And it was so severe, and I will for a whole week I just didn't go out anything, trying to survive, and drinking a lot of chicken soup, and eating a lot of orange, taking vitamin C, lemon, and all these warm drinks to make me feel better, but nothing worked. I was just I don't know what's wrong, but it's a very bad one. And then from a couple of days, I had my menstrual cycle, and it's so heavy, hit me so hard and have pain everywhere, and it's the bleeding is so severe. So I say thank you. And then for 2 nights now, I had a severe attack of migraine. I used to have a migraine when I was a little girl after my father died, from when I was 8 years old, and I suffer from migraine, all type of migraine. I am experienced in all the types of migraine and all the medication that you can take so far. And I tried every type and every severity, you name it. But I didn't have these kind of attacks, the severe attack, from years and years ago. But I had it for 2 days, continuously. The severe, so severe, the pain. I was just crying, and I want to hit my head against the wall from the pain. It just everywhere. Begin to jump. The bad thing about migraine, you have it in the left side, and all of a sudden it comes to the right side, and jumping all around. I don't want to go, and it was just taking a lot of analgesic and medication, trying to sleep, unable to sleep, so I had to take a medication to make me sleep, so that migraine can go away and just go to a low level and then hit me up again. So I have two times or 2 fits of severe migraine that I never experienced from years ago. I can't remember how many years, but I can say from 7 or 8 years I didn't have this kind of migraine. So it was so bad, and I still have a little bit of it, but not like yesterday. Yesterday it was a little bit severe than this, and it hit me hard again at night. But now I feel it's okay. Maybe it will go away. But all of that makes me think that I was taking my healthy like my health for granted. We as human beings usually take everything that we have in our life for granted. We don't look to the stuff that we already have and that we experience in our life because we have it. So we say that it's okay, it's ours, it's okay. We take it for granted, everything. That's the nature of human beings, usually. So when you are healthy, you take your health for granted and you don't really focus on that you can get sick anytime, or the bad health habits and all this stuff can get you sick in the long run. We don't think about like our lives in next year, 5 years, 10 years when we grow old. We don't think about this stuff early because we take our health for granted. Like we take our relationship for granted. We take the people that love us and they are in our life for granted because we know that they are here and we're gonna go. But we treat them badly or do something badly. We don't really think about these human beings, that my action and my attitude can change them. It can make them hate us, and we begin to deal them in a bad way. Whatever, you notice it or you're not, and these people begin to change, and suddenly they are not in our life again, and we feel sad about it because it's gone. We take everything. We take our sight, we take our senses, we take our nose smell. People who have corona in this corona crazy thing, and they lost the smelling sense, they can feel it because they take it for granted. All of a sudden they can't smell anything anymore. When you have like a severe flu or anything that affect your tongue, you can't taste the food anymore. And in this moment, we feel the value of the stuff we lost, but otherwise we don't think about it. So I was taking my health for granted for a while, obviously, and I was beginning to think that I need to change my habits, and all this stuff like hits me all at once. Just like, okay, I need to take a very good steps. I began to look in a very like more in depth in everything. So I began to look around and just like look into all the stuff that I have in my home, all the people that I have in my life, the people that really love me, really like me, and give me good vibes and all this stuff, the relationships, my clothes, everything that I have, my hair, yeah, it's not like the same, but I still have hair, everything that I have, and I just take it for granted. So like I feel like it's kind of related to gratitude. I didn't make any like gratitude notes or saying gratitude things every morning and evening that I used to do for a while. Maybe it is something related, I guess so. But just like a moment hit me that we take everything in our life for granted, and we need to rethink this every once in a while. If it's not every day, every once in a while, you need to take a step back and look to all the stuff that you have in your life, all the people that you have in your life, your relationship, your work, your home, your health, how you look, and everything that you have. And don't focus only on the thing that you don't have, because we have like 80% of the stuff that we want, but we focus on the 20% that we don't have any yet, and we give our energy to all these stuff that we don't have. We forget what we have in our life, and it's a lot. So yeah, maybe this video is like something for any one of you, and I hope I get better soon so I can be with you here, guys. And I'm so excited for the next year. I love you so much. Bye.